All right, guys, good job yesterday on your assignment. The one thing that I did notice is that on problems 11 through 20, some people were getting them wrong. And it was because they were looking for an actual degree measure or side length, not letters. It was looking for numbers. So if you did mess those up, obviously I'm going to be a little bit lenient on those. Many of you did reach out, and I appreciate that. Today, you're kind of doing the same type of thing. You are matching up for congruence, but you're going to be solving for variables. So we're going to walk through, I think, two, maybe three problems, and that'll be probably all that you need. So again, if you look here, it says given that triangle UVW is congruent to triangle TSR, find the values of X, Y, and Z. So what I would do is I would kind of start, let's see, X, Y, and Z. These all have to do with side lengths. So let's match up the sides. So UV, this side, matches up with TS. So UV and TS are congruent. So I'm going to put one dash on there. VW and SR are congruent. So VW and SR will get two dashes because they are congruent to each other. And then obviously the last one will be congruent to each other as well. So this helps you to know which sides to match up and set equal to each other, because if they're congruent, that means they are equal. So if I want to start with X, this side is 12X minus 7. That's going to equal the side that also has one dash on it, which is 53. And then you just use your awesome algebra skills. So add 7, 12x equals 60, divide by 12, x equals 5. We're going to do the same thing with y and z. So this side has y, so we have 5y minus 33 equals, this has two dashes, this has two dashes, so 57. So use your algebra skills, add 33, 5y equals 90, and then divide by 5. And you get y equals 5 goes into 9 one time with 4 left over, 5 goes into 40, y equals 18. And then for z, same idea, we're going to match them up. Here's z, 3z plus 14. And I think that looks like a 2. That has 3 dashes, that has 3 dashes, so equals 50. So to solve, use your algebra skills, subtract 14. 3z equals 36, and then divide by 3, and you get z to equal 12. So that's really the basis of what you're doing today, just matching them up again, except for now you're going to have to put in a little bit more work because you're going to be using algebra and solving. Number 7 is the same idea, except for angles. So you're going to match the angles up and solve for x and y and z. Remember to pay attention to where the letters are. I don't know if you really need me to do that one or if it would just be like kind of overkill. Like P matches up with C. So P and C match up. H, so P and C would have one arc. H matches up with N, so H and N. And then S matches up with F. So like if you wanted to solve for X, here's X, it has 2 arcs. Here's 2 arcs, so that you're just playing matchup. If you need me to do this one, please reach out and I can make another video for you. Number 8, it says that now numbers 8 and 9 do not give you a picture. So you are going to need to draw your own triangles. I think it will help you out. So we have triangle, and it doesn't matter how you draw your triangles, D, E, F, and then we have triangle J, K, L. Whoops, I said L and I wrote a K. So here they just tell you what the sides label to be and all that fun stuff, but you need to make sure you know which sides and angles are the same. So this one only deals with sides. So we only need to deal with the sides, or mark the sides up, I should say. DE matches up with JK. EF matches up with KL. And then DF matches up with JL. So then what I'm going to do, just for fun, I'm going to grab a different color. And I'm going to label what they give me. If they don't label it for me, I'm going to label it. DE is 18. EF is 23. DF is 9x minus 23. JL is 7x minus 11. And JK is 3y minus 21. And they just want you to find x and y. So x is right here on the line with 3 dashes. So we have 9x minus 23 equals, so the other side that has 3 dashes is going to be JL, which is 7x minus 11. So now we have variables on both sides. I'm kind of glad that I picked this one to do because it's been a while since we've had to do these. So what I do is I move my variables. So I subtract 7x, and I like to keep my variables positive. 9 minus 7, I have 2x minus 23 equals negative 11. Add 23 to both sides. You get 2x equals negative 11 plus 23 is 12. And then divide by 2. And you get x equals 6. You're going to do the same thing with y. So we're going to match up the y. So 3y minus 21 equals, that has 1 dash. This has 1 dash as well, so 18. So notice this 23, sadly, doesn't get used at all. He's kind of worthless. Not kind of worthless, he is worthless. But they give that to you to try to trick you. So please, please, please be careful and make sure you are matching sides up that have the same markings. If they don't draw a triangle for you, you need to draw it. So then to solve, we're going to add 21. 3y equals 39. Divide by 3. And you get y to equal 13. And again, it is the same right here. And again, this note packet, all of these note packets are available in my classroom if you want one. So please stop by and grab one. I will draw this out for you, but I don't know if you really need me to show you how to do it. I'll talk you through it, but I don't know if you really need to see me do it. So we have 2 triangles that are no picture given. So we're going to draw a picture. We have Q, R, S, and we have M, N, P. So QR and MN, RS, NP, QS, MP. Now, this one I just noticed also brings in angles. So we're going to have to put arcs on the angles. Q and M have the same arc, so 1. R and N, and S and P. So then after you do that, label your picture. So QR is 11. QS is 15. MP is 2x plus 1. Angle S is 84 degrees. So I'm going to put that right by the 3 arcs inside. R is 32 degrees. Again, I'm putting that inside the triangle next to those 2 arcs. And angle M is 17y minus 4. Actually, I will do this one with you. So to match up, if I need to just solve for x, solve for y. So x is right here with 3 lines. So 2x plus 1 equals, and then this has 3 lines, so 15. So this is very similar to the one that we just did up above. So subtract 1, 2x equals 14, x equals 7. Okay, not too bad. Let's solve for y. So here's y right here. We have 17y minus 4 equals, well, it matches up over here. But if you notice, there's no angle measure there. But the good news is that a couple of units ago, we learned about triangles. And we learned that all 3 angles inside of a triangle have to add up to 180. So we have 2. We're missing the 3rd. So we're going to add these 2 together. And then we're going to subtract that from 180. So this angle is 64 degrees. That's coming back. Sorry for those who don't really remember that, but it is coming back. Geometry definitely builds. So please make sure that if you don't understand something, you definitely need to ask, especially in this unit. So then we add 4, 17y equals 68. Then divide by 17, and you get y to equal 4. So those are your notes today. If you have any questions, please reach out. Also, don't forget that if you do want a copy of these notes, stop in and see me. I'm in room 308. So stop up and see me if you would like a note packet, which also has your assignments in it too. And if you're like me, I like having paper copies of things.